It's a funny thing, isn't it? We've told you this before on the show, all about those TV talent shows and indeed award shows. Earlier this year, a major TV broadcaster managed to win a breakfast TV gong. And you think, wow, out the blue from nowhere, incredible. How did they manage to pull that off? And then, of course, you look a bit further down the credits and you spot that also telling point of view. Yes, they'd heavily sponsored said award show. So, of course, by default, strike me down. Perhaps they could also win an award. You get the picture. But this is now going to be a bigger problem, if you like, for the ex-royals known as Harry and Meghan. And as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. I hope you're well. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me today. Now, listen, just a quick one on this, really, because as I've said, award shows, in my opinion, are all fixed. I don't care what people say. I've worked on enough of them. I know exactly how they pan out, who gets what, why, and more importantly, how do they get these awards? Is it for simply attending and turning up? And what you have to think about with Harry and Meghan, there's no two ways about it. They enjoyed a successful stint at Netflix with one of the highest streaming programs that you could possibly achieve, according to the PR blurb. And of course, as everybody now knows, the Emmy Awards rather cruelly snubbed them. These were the most important awards, though. They really wanted that. That would have been recognition in America. Over here in the United Kingdom, we have the very little watched NTAs, National Television Awards, where the sort of soap operas of the day and a few other things that people can remember on television scrap it out for a few bits of metal while applauding themselves once again from the stage, no doubt of the O2. It used to be at the Royal Albert Hall, far classier event hosted by Sir Trevor McDonald. Plummeted since those days, let me tell you. But what's interesting here is, according to a very good source, Harry and Meghan could have had an award. Now, this is how it truly goes, and as ever, we have to say allegedly. As I say, this is a big televised event. A lot of money involved in this, advertising, plugs, revenue, you name it. It's a money spinner. And what the bosses were hoping, of course, was that Harry and Meghan perhaps may like to attend. But of course, being by attendees, you have to be able to pick something up. They don't just want to walk the red carpet with the likes of Emmerdale, Coronation Street and Hollyoaks, do they? Could they be assured of an award? Well, this is where it gets a little bit tricky and a little bit sort of murky to understand exactly where the problem lay. Now, the other option was, of course, that Harry and Meghan could have picked up an award via satellite with a thank you speech. But you will recall this time last year when they were up for a previous award about an interview with Oprah Winfrey, then they got booed by the crowd. And of course, nobody can be assured that boos won't take place again. Now, of course, when you're looking at the sort of situation of Harry and Meghan, what awards can they pick up? We know that Meghan herself will go anywhere to pick an award up, but seemingly without the guarantee of clutching some kind of an award, even Meghan finds the NTAs too much. Now, who would have thought we'd find something in common? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.